Hello, this is Trog, and welcome back to another episode of Skyblock. I wonder if I can land. I doubt it. Can I do it? Oh yeah, I got it. Hi. We're over here at what used to be the desert, and I really need to turn my video settings down. Yeah, my chunk distance was insane, so I could actually see all the way to the world border over there. So this is the desert chunk here. So there's one chunk that I know of out of this whole place in this region here that is desert. And the reason this is important is because husks spawn in the desert, and when husks die, they drop sand. So that's why it's a big deal. And we're going to make this sand farm today. But the reason my render distance was so far up was because I was end raiding, and I actually got, I think, a total of 39 shulker shells and another pair of elytra, but I did die, so it kind of evens out with the elytra. But this one doesn't have any enchants on it. I'll have to do more AFK fishing to figure that out and get that all fixed up. Ocean, yeah, it's all ocean over here, so there is no way we can get husks anywhere near this area except for this one spot, and that's not good, because according to the Minecraft wiki, husks have to spawn in direct skylight. Well, not light, but like directly above, or the sky has to be above them. There can't be another block, which means we can't make a multi-tier farm. We have to make a farm that only has 16 spawning spaces, which is going to be really, really inefficient. It's only going to work at night, obviously. So at night, it needs to turn on, and during the day, it needs to turn off. That way it can stop lag, and I'm pretty sure we can do that with some tricks, with some redstone and the daylight sensors, which I'm excited to design, because I saw sand farms from Skyblock, but they were before husks had to spawn in direct sky or something like that, because I looked and they were multi-tiered, which you can't do for this. So yeah, I get to design my own, and I actually have in a creative world. So why don't we just pop in and look at that creative world? I love it. I love making these farms. It's so much fun. So this is the prototype I came up with. It uses one chunk, and it's pretty not finished yet. So the idea is it's on a timer, and it puts water down like this and moves the mobs all the way off the platform, and then the timer goes off, puts the water off, and more mobs spawn in that time, and then it goes again. Now I guess it's time to see this in action and actually test if it works at night, because I haven't done that yet. The button goes on, they all flow off, and more will spawn on the platform. So it works properly the way I intended it to. Now I actually have to make a timer for it and a collection system at the bottom, but I feel like we should do that in the Skyblock world instead of this test world. Everything up top is done. I need to do the redstone now, and then we are almost done with the farm. For my timer, I decided to use a hopper clock. So this is Etho's design for the hopper clock. I feel like that's the easiest and cheapest solution. That way we only need 2 comparators, which are very expensive. right now because I don't have a blaze farm or even a design for a blaze farm. So yeah, this is the one that we're going to be working with. So at first, I didn't think this was going to fit, but if we look here, and I put 2 redstone torches here, one here and one there. So it fits perfectly, and I didn't think it was going to. Now we have the sticky piston there. Oh, there we go. The clock is now working as intended. I don't know how long to put it, but this way with the ethos hopper clock, I will be able to adjust it by putting more items in the hoppers. And there it is. The farm complete. It will wash us off on cue. And down here, I will explain what this is. So the magma blocks are because some of the monsters don't die when they hit the ground. And underneath of these is a minecart going around. It's a hopper minecart, so it'll pick up all the items on top of this block. As you can see, there's one going around. There's one above this block here, and then another one, and they all lead into these hoppers, which go to this chest. And wow, 60 sand, and that's it. I'd say it probably 15 sand an hour. I was AFK in that box, which I know takes away a few spawning spaces. I realized that after I did the AFKing, but I stayed up there for 4 hours. I ate dinner, I did homework, I studied for an exam, and 60 sand. That's it. And I looked it up. So I found the seed, and then I looked up the coordinates of the closest desert, and it's way outside the world border. So there's no way to get any more chunks besides this one within the world border of this world here. So that kind of stinks. We won't be able to build too much stuff out of glass, and we won't be able to basically at all build anything out of concrete. So that's just the way it is, and sand is just gonna be a very valuable block in Skyblock. I kind of like that. I kind of don't. I plan on keeping it as the map creator, and yeah. So this project is done for the most part. I might add an item sorter in there once I get enough quartz for another comparator, but for now it's done. Also, in between clips, I kind of finished this bone here. I think right now it looks a little too not family friendly with this being smaller than this, so I plan on changing it so they're both the same size here, and hopefully that will fix that issue. So I will fix this so the circle here is the same size as there. Maybe it'll work, maybe it won't. I'll have to mess around with this in creative, I think, because just the organic shapes of the bones in this are very weird, which is why I haven't touched just making things bones. So like this, and even that over there, it's just using the bone block. So I really need to work on that, and I think that's what we'll do next episode. These last 2 episodes, we built this farm and that farm over there. So I think it's time for a building episode or 2. So that's what we're going to do next episode. And until then, I am going to go back to that farm, and I am going to AFK there and get a whole bunch of sand. Basically AFK overnight, every night, until we get enough sand to just have a decent supply. We can make glass with it. But yeah, until next time, this has been Trog, and I will see you later.